All right, today I'm going to talk about some nasty planets, the planets that make you feel bad. A lot of times we think it's just in our head, but then we find out we got a planet there that's messing things up for them. So we can blame those planets. I'm gonna pull up a chart and get into it for you. Okay, so planets that are going to make you feel bad. Saturn, awful. Okay. Wherever Saturn is in your chart, that's where you're going to have a lot of fear. You're going to feel frightened, alienated, isolated, like an outcast, have some like depressing thoughts surrounding it, feel really restricted or slow surrounding that. And there's also can be issues related to death with Saturn, or things not growing fast enough or not happening fast enough. You're going to be looking at Saturn in the chart. You're going to look at the house. You're going to look at any planets it aspects, and it's going to affect that. However, sometimes Saturn can bring good things. It can bring results over time because Saturn was the god of agriculture. So if you work hard, at the end of a long, long time, you will reap the rewards, just like growing, a field of plants over time. It takes time. It can also make you feel really structured, productive, and set boundaries with people, but it's still going to bring something unpleasant. So anytime Saturn's in a house, it's making aspects to a planet, it's transiting a planet, meaning it's making a current aspect to your birth chart. That's not going to feel good. So don't expect it to. A lot of times people talk about Saturn as the planet of wisdom. It's not the planet of wisdom. Jupiter traditionally was the planet of wisdom, but that's a whole nother case. It's going to bring difficulties. Now, do we gain wisdom through our difficulties? Do we learn things through our difficulties? Yes. But this is going to feel bad. The other planet that's going to feel bad is Mars here. This red, like it looks like a knife, Mars. Okay. Mars is going to bring a lot of fighting, conflict, people being aggressive towards you, you being aggressive towards other people. Mars also relates to accidents, illnesses, and injuries. We don't know when to stop. We don't know when to step back and not fight with people when it comes to Mars, or let things go, or have power struggles is actually a Mars thing as well. Not just with Pluto, right? Power struggles is definitely with Mars happening. And, we create conflicts with people, or people create conflicts with us with Mars. And it can feel very sharp and cutting and harsh. And a lot of times, like even, like in injuries where we cut ourselves or burn ourselves is related to Mars. Injuries from working out too hard or accidents is Mars. This Mars is not going to feel good. You're going to feel like in this area of life, wherever Mars is in your chart, you're always having to fight for yourself, or there's always conflict and there's never peace in that area of life. And it can cause a lot of problems, cause a lot of pain. When we think of Mars, we think of pain. Now, the plus of Mars, like the benefits, it has benefits too, is that it's very productive. Mars is a very productive sign. It gets you motivated. It gets work done. But is work fun? No, work is work. If you enjoy chaos, if you enjoy like working intensely, yeah, Mars is going to be good for you. It's going to help you get things done. But let's not downplay this. Like sometimes people interpret Mars as just being productive. No, it's going to bring pain. You might get sick. You might get hurt. You might start fighting with people in the house, like in your birth chart, wherever Mars is. If it's aspecting any planets, it might cause conflicts there, wherever the other planets is. If it's transiting a planet in your chart, if it's currently making an aspect to your birth chart or to another planet, like collectively, this is not going to feel good. Accidents, illnesses, injuries, conflicts, fighting, and both malefics, they take life away. So Saturn and Mars are called malefic planets. They take life away. So whenever you see them, there's a good chance that it can indicate the endings of things or death, the unpleasant things in life. So these planets make things feel bad. Now, if you want this written down where it's way more organized because I tend to go all over the place. I have a quick astrology guide where it tells you about these malefic planets, also tells you what planets are good. It tells you the meanings of the houses. And it tells you where these planets like have dignity, where they're going to do better and where they're going to do worse. So make sure to check that out and snag it. All right, guys. Hope that you enjoyed this video on the planets that make you feel bad. Knowledge is power, and if you feel bad, you can just blame it on those planets or learn more about them. I'm gonna leave some videos over here that I think you'll want to watch next on Saturn and Mars, the mythology of Saturn and the mythology of Mars, so that you can learn more about these nasty planets and what they're doing both to you and for you.